All right. Glad to hear your idea.
Thank
All
you.
right. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome. My name is Ivan Monreal, and I will be hosting today's presentation. For this week's 1 Million Cups, we are pleased to introduce Kendra Deanna with her business Rise to Glow. Is that pronounced correctly?
Diana.
Diana, cool. Just a quick overview. Today, I'll talk about the history of 1 Million Cups. Then Kendra will give her presentation. Then we will have a question and answer time for Kendra. And finally, I'll wrap up with our closing. 1 Million Cups was created by Ewing Marion Kaufman Foundation. The Kaufman Foundation works with communities in entrepreneurship and education to increase opportunity that allows all people to learn, take risks, and own their own success. What is 1 Million Cups? 1 Million Cups is a weekly program that educates, engages, and connects local entrepreneurs. In the beginning, 1 Million Cups started off small in Kansas City. In 2014, it grew to 23 communities, and by 2018, it grew to 163 communities, all spread out throughout the US. Now there are over 130 communities, 1 to 2 presentations a week, 6-minute presentations, and 15-minute question and answer. If you want to learn more about 1 Million Cups, please feel free to join our amazing community online and the platform at 1millioncups.com/Chico to sign up. Thanks for being here today, Kendra. Take it away.
Thank you. Okay. Okay, share my screen here.
Perfect.
Okay. All right. Can you all see?
Yep.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. Let me get this out the way. Okay. So good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. Today, I'm here to talk about my company, Rise to Glow. So I have 2 questions to ask you all before I get started. You don't have to answer it out loud, but just think about it as I'm presenting. So the first question is, when you first started your business, what were some things you struggled with? Building brand awareness, gaining new clients, getting people to understand that you're not just a hobby, or marketing your business online? And the second question I have is, we celebrate having new babies, starting new jobs, and buying new homes. Why can't we celebrate our friends who start new businesses? Those are a couple questions that got me started on my business, and a couple of the reasons why I started my business. Now, who am I? My name is Kendra Diana, and I'm a business doula with my company, Rise to Glow. It's a company that's dedicated to helping the small business owner feel celebrated and supported through the launch of their new business or the launch of their new product or service within their existing business. And I do that by offering social media management services and by also throwing business baby showers, because I believe that just as it takes a village to raise a baby, it takes a village to raise a business as well. And so we're looking to grow the entrepreneurial village and also normalize the celebration of entrepreneurship. So the first thing I want to talk about is social media. So what's all the hype? Well, there are approximately 8 billion people on the earth. And Instagram has 1 billion of those users log on worldwide. YouTube has more than 2.6 billion active users. And TikTok officially has 1 billion monthly active users. So that's 3.6 billion potential customers that you have access to for free. And when we think about social media, I know we probably just think about the entertainment side of it. So like Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, those things. But there's so many different other platforms such as Flowdesk, LinkedIn, Clubhouse. And these are all platforms that you can use to, grow your business and to just build your community. So what I offer through my company, and first I just want to talk about the benefits of social media. It builds brand awareness. It allows business owners to showcase their products and services and have access to billions of potential customers. You have the ability to focus on running your business rather than both the social media and the business side. And some of the services that I offer is I create a custom social media marketing strategy, because you definitely need to have a plan whenever you whenever you do get on social media to grow your business. I create, schedule, and post content for clients. I do email marketing. I do market research. and I give monthly analytic reviews and more. Now, the fun part of the business is the business shower services. And the benefits of a business shower for small businesses is that it builds brand awareness as well. It allows business owners to showcase and educate on their products and services in a fun and creative way. And you have the ability to build your community. Now, with the business showers, some of the services that I offer is I handle the logistics of the event. Try saying that 5 times. Create a marketing strategy. And I also create a gift registry and I design marketing material for promo. And now here are some of the previous clients that I have with my social media. And I actually forgot to add the slide of my business shower clients. But so these are some of the things that I've done with social media. This particular client right here, Boss Attorney Bree, she is a millennial attorney, virtual attorney, and we got her YouTube page down from up from about 300 viewers and subscribers to now she's at 11.5 subscribers. I create highlights, to just give people access to to your page, and they'll be able to just get what they need, and it'll be all clear and cohesive for them. Now, when it comes to the business shower, what the process that I go through is we have a discovery call, then we have the planning phase, which is a few months, depending on when we actually start the process. We have the run through, and then we have the actual business baby shower celebration. Now, one of the things that I'm working on is a community business shower. And the reason why I'm doing this is because as I started my business, I did realize that small business owners usually don't have a budget to actually throw a business shower, but I really want small business owners to have access to this. So I'm making this a community event, and social media is going to be basically the services that I offer, and the business shower is going to be the community event. And I did this because actually the social media part came in because I wasn't able to throw business showers because of the pandemic. We weren't able to have events. And I really didn't want to do virtual events because I feel like it's such a new concept that you actually need to physically be at one to understand what it is. And so, what you see here, the picture that I have here, is actually from my business shower that I had the year before last. And so, what the community business shower is that each quarter of the year, there's going to be a business shower that will be held that's dedicated to a specific industry in entrepreneurship. And the goal and mission of this quarterly event is to spread that business fever, encourage business owners, and show them that they do have support, while also showcasing what a business shower is and what it could look like for small business owners. So quarter one would be dedicated to services, so social media managers, hairstylists, attorneys, photographers. Quarter two would be for goods, for candle makers, body butter makers, clothing brands. Quarter three would be for arts, singers, songwriters, dancers, painters, and health and wellness would be, birth doulas, therapists, fitness coaches, trainers, massage therapists, and, businesses like that. Now, my ask today is that first, if you know a small business owner or organization in search of a social media manager, please keep me in mind. I'm always looking to get new clients and help some new business babies. And if you would like to be a part of my community business shower or can share resources on how I can obtain grants and sponsors to help make the community shower be a success, I would greatly appreciate that. So, thank you so much. I look forward to connecting and hearing from everyone. And you can follow me on Instagram at Rise to Glow. And you can also email me at rise to glow bizshowers@gmail.com.
We're right on
Good
top.
job.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, Kendra.
Thank you.
So we'll open it up to any questions we have for you. I have a quick question. So it's social media management and business showers, like it's two things.
Yes. And so the main thing that I'm pushing right now is social media management because I'm finding that that's what business owners are needing the most. And the business showers are going to be a part of the community event that I'm going to have within Rise to Glow.
I'm gonna jump in because I worked for the Chamber of Commerce for 12 years. So, and as you probably know, chambers of commerce have been doing ribbon cuttings for 100 years, right?
Yes.
So my question is, how are you working with chambers? Are you, I would say, encouraging your business clients to join the chamber, and that way you can help them from both sides, right? The chamber helps, it's a big advantage to promoting that business shower or their ribbon cutting. It could be a combined thing as a partnership.
Yes, oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
I actually am in talks with the Sacramento Chamber of Commerce. So we had a meeting, and I actually need to follow up with them to see how we can move forward. So I have been in talks. Yes.
With the Metro?
Yes.
Perfect, that's great.
Yeah. I'm excited about it.
That's awesome. Yeah, that was, I mean, of course, that came to mind first. My other thing was looking at your Instagram. You talk about what you do in your business. But I'm wondering, from a social media standpoint, telling the story of your clients too, would be helpful. So, and I know we just got a pandemic, so you probably haven't done a zillion of these in person, but and I'm sure you plan to, but that's just something that I took away from, your Instagram as incorporating some more reels and actually capturing the content in the business showers as they happen. And are you considered an event planner? Like if someone were trying to look you up, what would they look for?
Yes, so I am considered an event planner. And actually, I think it's when I got my trademark, that's what I filed under.
Okay,
Yeah, it was under event planning and marketing services.
okay,
So yeah, I would definitely be under an event planner.
okay.
And I have another question. Like, for example, the barber picture you showed or the barber Instagram, do you go and like film the content, or they send it to you and then you create something from what they send you?
It's a mix. So yeah, they sometimes it's kind of hard to get in there, especially on busy days. So on the slow days, I'll go in and kind of capture some footage, and on their busy days, he'll just kind of send me stuff, and I'll edit it.
Yes.
How are you acquiring your clients? What's your process?
So it has been through just word of mouth. It started off, there's an organization here in Sacramento called Feminism, and it's the idea of wanting to see another woman win. And so I started off just gaining clients from there. And then, it just was like a wildfire. Everybody just started to reach out through that. So right now it's just, and also I'm Clubhouse as well. I've been on there. It's like a social, an audio app. And so I've actually acquired a couple of clients from there as well.
Nice. Great.
For the YouTube channel, for the Boss Attorney example, because you got her subscribers to skyrockets like almost 12,000. In terms of like social media and things like that, like what patterns do you think you saw that helped skyrocket that and escalate it to that point?
Well, first of all, definitely consistency, just really getting those videos out. And so what we did was we just did educational videos. People like to see things like that. They want to know how they can do things on their own. And so she is a trademark attorney. So we showed how to, file your own trademark. We did a lot of educational videos. And once she got to a certain amount of subscribers, then she actually started to go live. And and what we found was just doing a lot of the trending court cases. She would cover those and try and give her commentary on that, and people loved it. So that's kind of what I'm doing with my other clients too, is just getting them to kind of cover different celebrity events that are happening that basically align with what their business is. And so that's how we did that.
Awesome.
So how many business showers have you done?
I've only done 3. So I've done mine, and then I've done 2 virtual ones.
Okay.
And is the business showers, is that something that you would facilitate, or do you want to encourage other people to incorporate in their own businesses and have them themselves, each quarter?
Yeah.
Or
So
something? Go ahead. Sorry.
well, so right now I'm not pushing it as a service just yet, because I think that more business owners kind of just need to see it, And so it's going to be a community event for now. So each quarter, I'm going to actually facilitate it, and I'm going to, it'll be, I'll basically have a full rundown. So we'll play the games. We'll have, different raffles that people can be a part of, and have a panel so that each industry that will be there will be able to talk about their business, and what changes they're making. A lot of business owners that I've talked to have had an issue of people not really understanding what they do,
Mhm.
and just thinking that, oh well, that's just a hobby, that's just something you do for fun, but really they're making a living off of that. So I really want to bring awareness, and that's really my target audience are those businesses that people don't really see as a business, and just really shed light on what they're doing. So I will be facilitating for now, and then once business owners, I feel like once they see what it is and how it can benefit them, and how it can really get people to understand what their business is in a fun way, then they'll start to reach out and want to do one on their own. So that's actually what my hope is through the
Okay.
community event.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I think that's great that you're working with the Sac Metro Chamber, because I think they represent like 9 counties in Sacramento, if I'm
Mhm.
6 to 9 counties, something like that. So I had something I was going to say, and now I just lost my brain. Oh, my question was, getting their businesses out there. Are you also putting together their, press releases and deal with their media as far as getting the information out to the media? That might be something to include in your plan.
Yes, you're right. It should be, because I'm really good at, writing stuff up for people too. So I
Mhm.
think that would be a good, something to add. So thank you. Yeah.
Because if you're throwing these business showers and you want the community plus to know, you should start creating a media list, your local media, newspapers, Sacramento news stations, all of those things. And that would be actually a great benefit for small businesses, because they don't really know how to do that. They don't think about it, a lot of them, and they don't have time for it. So it could be part of your package. Do you have different package levels? How are you
I do.
structuring your, how are you structuring that?
Yeah, so I did have 3 tiers. I'm kind of revamping it all right now, just
Mhm.
because it was, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it was good pricing. So I was charging $350 for like a virtual event. So I
Okay.
would be, putting together all of their Zoom calls, and I would be, it was really low balling, but I wanted to make sure that small business owners could afford it. But I would send out their party favors through the mail, so that anybody who was in attendance would be able to get a little party favor.
Mhm.
I put together their games and everything. So I did everything for them virtually. I basically did everything for them. They just had to show up. And then for the in-person, I was still kind of working that out because I haven't done any. So I really didn't know what it would be like, with gas and going back and forth and things like that.
Sure.
But I did have one for $650, where I would just kind of, basically set up the business shower for them, but I wouldn't actually be there. The
Mhm.
day of the shower, I would just work with whoever would be the person that would be
Mhm.
there. And then there was a package for 1,000, where I would actually stay there the entire time and help them set up and all of that.
As an event coordinator, right?
Yes. Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's great, because that's where you can be the liaison to where you bring the chamber in for the actual ribbon cutting part of it, right?
Yes.
And then also getting the word out to the local media. I think that would really be advantageous for you to put that in your package.
Okay.
As something they don't have to worry about. And if you say, oh, I've got all the contacts on my email, and and I can, obviously they have to approve everything that you say.
Right.
But and then that's an extra out to them. And I mean, they love that stuff.
Yeah.
Make sure it's in the business section of the SACB and all of those things. That's a big thing off their plate.
Yes. Thank you for that too. I'm
Yeah.
definitely going to add that.
You're welcome. Definitely.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Just for my idea of the service part of it would be installation for cars and maybe home, like solar installers and stuff. I don't know if you just, that might be.
That would be an industry. You mean?
Yeah, well, service,
Yeah.
part of the service.
Mhm. The other thing I thought of,
Mhm.
well, no, she's not in Sacramento. I keep thinking she's in Sacramento. I was thinking about We Sparkle. She has a lot of connections to small businesses. But she's,
And of course, you know about open grants.
Oh, yeah, she connecting to grants. I don't think we talked about it though.
yeah, I'm not sure how that would work, but maybe. We have a grant platform called Open Grants. They're actually out of Sacramento.
Oh, okay, okay.
And it's a grant portal where you can go in and look for any grants that might apply to you.
Okay.
From a business standpoint, it might be, and then they can help you get through that. And Logan's gonna type in the website right now.
Excuse me. Okay.
The chat.
And I think they have like a natural language thing where you can just kind of type in vaguely what you want, what
Yeah,
you're trying to do, and it can help you out.
it can't hurt. Use your resources.
Yes, definitely. Thank you. I will.
Yeah,
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 and my focus, one of my focuses with the small businesses are businesses that are either virtual or they don't have a physical location. So,
yeah,
having a launch party, a grand opening, or a ribbon cutting is not something that they would think about, so they're really struggling to get their businesses out there, because they're like, what do I do? Where do I go? I don't have, a physical location. So, what I'm looking to do also is to partner up with a couple of physical locations here that will kind of align with different industries. So there's
and
a
then they
yoga,
can have it there.
yes,
Yeah, I
and
was
it will
gonna ask, I
still,
was gonna say that, yeah.
yeah, so they'll still be in their element, like they'll, like hair salons and there's actually a studio called her is it her studios? Yeah, so I was gonna have like the health and wellness business shower there. It's like
Uh-huh.
a yoga studio. So yeah, that's also something that I'm working on doing too.
That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I feel like one industry you could go after that, like, for whatever reason comes to mind is like an online one, like you were saying. I was thinking like an e-commerce one, like someone that makes their own stuff, like from bracelets to necklace to purses. That'd really be really cool to like post them and like help them out to like
Hmm.
get the awareness out there as they're starting.
Yes, definitely.
Have you been attending the 1 Million Cup Sacramento? I know you presented not that long ago. That's a good thing to keep in touch with because there's so many businesses that come on that something might, you never know where you never know where you're gonna get your connections.
Yes. Yep, I do.
Yeah.
I attend there. Hmm.
Nice.
Okay, good. Good. Well, it sounds like you're on the right path. You just need to get the word out. I just think telling the story of your businesses that you're helping would be really great for your social media once you can start doing it live again and on all of that.
Yeah. And I'm also doing so what I did before is I used to highlight the business owners, um, probably way far down, and I need to get back into it. But just to kind of get people aware of the services that they offer, I would do like I called it, what did I call it? Because I love Mondays. So Monday is like my favorite day of the week. And I would dedicate a bit. Yeah, I know.
My old boss was the same way. And I was like, are you kidding me? But that's a good positive twist. We all should think that way. Well done.
Yeah.
Mondays equal good.
Yeah, so I would do like a Monday, I forget what I called it, but basically every Monday I would highlight a business owner that I worked with and just show their work and
Yeah.
talk about them a little bit. So I just need to get back into that.
Yeah. No, definitely. Great.
Well, thank
Any
you
more
all so much.
questions?
I think I'm solid.
Yeah, we're not that far from you. So, anything connects or we think of them, we'll definitely think to connect you to them. Absolutely. And you're welcome to join our Million Cups Weekly as well. Again, it's good to, or if you switch off to know at the same time, but you never know. Chico, we do have a lot of small businesses here. So it might not be a bad idea.
Okay, I will. My mom actually went to Chico State, so
Oh,
Oh, nice.
we have some ties out there.
that's great. So she knows Chico.
She does. Mhm.
We'll go ahead and share some closing slides real quick here.
Could you
Okay,
share your screen, please?
I can.
Thank
Thank
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Perfect. Next one. So I'd like to thank our host, Eva Shepherd, and I was the host organizer. Second, I'd like to thank our sponsors. Then I would like to shout out our upcoming events. So SBDC has a webinar called Starting Your Business, January 26th at 10 a.m. And then SCORE has another webinar, so how to turn your invention into a product, bring it to the market, January 26th at 1 p.m. It has a cow seed returns, January 30th at 9 a.m. We do next. Oh, we do have someone booked for next Wednesday. Log RX, we have Clive.
Yeah.
Oh, we lost you. I'm just gonna finish up real quick.
That was weird. Okay.
You're okay.
Then we have the Chico Start partnered with Grow with Google February 7th. And everyone that showed up and the nice. And lastly, I would like to leave you with this quote. You never have to.
On Mondays.
Yeah, Monday.
I love it.
And Jack, thank you.
We
If you
changed
think of
the
anything I'll help you with, I've been the one that's been dealing with you, obviously with you. So let me know if we can help with anything, connect you to anybody locally.
Okay, I will. Thank you all so much.
Thank you. Great to meet you.
Kendra, it is
Have a
great.
good one.
Bye. Nice to meet y'all.
Excited to do his own thing.
Steven recorded.
It wasn't your fault. It's just because the cord.